Did someone say Holly Tucker?
I know I did. Holly Tucker, I did it again.
We made it.
Oh, man.
Steven, we're here, dude.
Dude.
James, we did this.
We made it. We drove here through the icy tundra.
Dude, Holly and her brother drove
That's
through
it.
the purified drinking water tundra of Kroger.
Oh, look at that.
I think they drove through this tundra.
Well,
Oh.
Very nice.
Oh,
Good morning, James.
Let's lay out on
Morning.
that.
How are you?
Live from the corner of Texas and Main Street, this is episode 034 of the Local Legend Show. Central Standard Time in Texas, it is 9:50, and we are about to get it cracking.
Oh,
I think it's already cracking.
It is.
It's done. Cracked, my man.
I think the ice cracked at about 10 a.m., but it was
Ish.
frozen this morning.
Wait, is it even? It's not even 10 a.m., so it hadn't cracked it. You're coming to us from the future.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
welcoming you from the
Okay.
future. It's awesome here.
Hey.
Wow. Inception.
Yeah, that was kind of Inception-ish. James, how you doing this morning?
Doing good, man. I'll tell you what, it's hard to get out of bed when it was like 68 degrees in my room, my bedroom. I sleep great at that temperature, but don't get out of bed great at that temperature.
Oh, my
Who
gosh,
does?
dude.
And it was 25 outside, letting the dog out. She was all excited to go outside, and then she was
What'd
like,
the
"Oh
dog
no, I'm
think?"
not excited." She came back inside. She's kind of a princess.
Was her nose frozen, like the icicles on her nose from...
If I left her outside long enough, she would have been.
Yeah.
So
Oh, man.
Steven, how you doing this morning?
Brother, I'm doing well.
You look well.
I feel, my hair is a little bit poofy. But
If I
I
had
just
your
need a haircut.
hairline, dude, I would give almost anything.
You'd
for
rule the
hairline.
world with this hairline.
Absolutely.
man, I feel like the good hairlines just like they don't know what they got.
I don't want people to take like that for granted, man. That's like a really
You know,
good hairline
I
to
used
your
to-
left, to my right.
I used to not understand. I wore a shaved head for the better part of a decade.
Okay.
And people used to give me so much grief about it because, oh, you got such good hair.
Was
you got
that
a good
out of
hairline.
angst, by the way? I always
Oh,
wanted to
teenage
ask you.
angst, yes.
Yeah,
100% teenage angst.
I thought it was.
Rebellion, just rebellion against my parents. They were big into hair. So
You
know how
wanted
it
to
goes.
start a
Nice.
anti-hair band, I
Without a
guess.
doubt.
Yeah, really cool of you.
Yeah.
And speaking of hair, look at Holly Tucker's beautiful hair this
That is
morning. The
gorgeous.
freeze.
Thank
Whoa,
you.
You're looking warm over there.
Yeah, I feel toasty. Great.
Do we need to turn the AC down? Cause
Oh no, I love
Okay,
it.
okay.
I
Okay.
love it.
Get the AC cracking in here.
I'm cold natured, so this is great.
So for those of you that aren't watching on Facebook, it's about 22 degrees here in Crowley, Texas, at our headquarters, and we see that it doesn't affect the ability of Holly Tucker and her brother to get here all the way from Waco. Why don't you introduce yourself as the driver? We have Holly's brother here.
Shane Tucker,
Shane Tucker.
driver.
If that's not a perfect country music singer name, I don't know what is.
Shane Tucker. Yeah, can you sing too, or
Oh no.
Oh, that's not true. That's not true.
What a
He
humble
can.
guy.
yeah?
No.
I bet he has pipes of an
Definitely
angel.
not.
He does,
The
but
pipes
he
of
only
an
sings in the
angel.
car.
Oh my
Or the
goodness.
shower. You know.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
that's
Nobody's in there.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I love that. And Holly, what is it like coming from Waco at about what time did you leave this morning?
Well, I got up at 5:30. If that tells you anything.
Nice.
So,
PM, I
Uh,
guess, because I didn't know there
yeah.
was a 5:30 a.m.
yeah, I didn't want to know that there was an AM of
Oh
that.
man,
Yeah. But it was worth it because this is really fun and you guys are awesome.
Well, thank you very much.
there's your rooster. We hear it from Waco. We just heard it crow. What is that old saying? Eat crow.
What about it?
What does that mean?
It means you got egg on your face.
What does that mean?
That means
Anybody that knows
it
what
means
you got egg on your face,
you're in
means,
an
drop that in the comments
embarrassing
below.
situation.
Okay.
I'm having to eat crow because I goofed up.
Oh, so like put your foot in your mouth?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So
And other idioms and colloquial.
yeah, absolutely. So
Colloquialisms.
more colloquialisms to come right after we do shout outs. So if you're watching live this morning, why don't you drop an how about an L?
Yeah, that's what I think we should do.
How about an L? All right, we're going to do an L this morning. If you're watching live, how about you drop the letter L in the comments below?
That's new. I like it.
Or your favorite emoji?
Yeah. Okay.
Are we going emojis or we're going emoticon analog? Emoji?
Well, Andrew Sevener on episode maybe 026-ish, right in that
Yes.
range.
Yeah.
He shot me down. He really helped me a lot because I've been calling it emoticons for so long. And that's definitely letting my millennial show. Like those
Oh,
Gen
no.
Yers were like, dude, they're called emojis. I don't really know what an emoticon is.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
no,
come to
no.
find out I
It's
just made that
T9
word.
days.
Yeah, that's T9. That's like back when you had a. I'm going way back.
Go,
You ready?
go back. Let's do it.
Buttons on a phone. Oh, a sidekick.
Sidekick. Yeah,
Yeah.
T-Mobile Sidekick. Anybody remember the T-Mobile?
Oh, yeah.
Those were emoticons. But
Okay.
now that you have an iPhone or a Google 4 Pixel 4,
No.
Who has that?
does anybody have a Google Pixel 4 before I just go on a tangent?
Oh, dude. That's the only people that are trying to prove a point.
If you're trying to prove a point, you have a Google Pixel 4 this morning. I apologize for the statement. But if you have an iPhone and an Android, you have emojis.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
If you have
Yeah.
a Pixel 4, you probably have emoticons in there somewhere.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Give it the times, Goog.
Yeah, absolutely, Google. So Google's a little behind.
Jeez.
Shout out to Google if you're watching.
Google's gonna goog.
Yeah, Google be Googling. Oh, my God. And the wheels are earth. Okay, so let's go to shout-outs here. Wow, Holly Danielle says, hello, James, your hairline is looking great.
Thanks.
Wow.
Can we get a close-up of the hairline real quick, though, James?
Yeah.
What in the world? That's me.
That's a
That can't be me.
no, that's
Ma'am?
Dad.
Ma'am?
Sorry, that was me.
Sir, turn your radio down,
Yeah,
please.
sorry about that.
Shout out to Mandy Bailey.
Andy Full of Love says, get to Holly. So
Oh, man.
sorry about that. Holly, why don't you
Okay.
introduce yourself real quick? We'll get back to shout-outs in a minute. Thank you,
All right.
Andy, for that, by the way.
Well, hey guys, I'm excited to be here. What am I supposed to say?
If
Am I-
know.
nobody's ever heard of Holly Tucker or met Holly Tucker, who is Holly Tucker and what does she do? Is she an actress?
No. So I am a country music singer, artist, recording person, whatever you want to say there. And I've been singing country music pretty much my whole life. My parents were both singers, and so I grew up with it around the house. And I just wanted to kind of be like mom and dad. So I started really, really early. And yeah, I just have always been singing country music. And then when I was about 19 years old, I got on this really cool TV show called The Voice. And
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
yeah, and it was on in 2013 on season 4. I was top 6 with Team Blake, and that was kind of my big platform that I've gotten so far, or my biggest. And so that was 6 years ago, and I've just been doing Texas country ever since.
What is Texas country? So you hear this thrown around. This might be a colloquialism. Okay.
That's Texas.
That's not Texas.
That's not Texas.
Oh, my gosh.
That's bad.
It's good, but that's not Texas.
Wait, that wasn't good. No, that
That
wasn't.
wasn't good.
That was too good.
No, what-
Dude, that went number 1.
Not that
Oh,
one.
not that version.
that
of
version.
it.
Oh, okay. I got
That's
it.
about as
That
good
version,
as
okay.
the. Well, I can't find it.
All right, so we have Shane Wilson that said, let's hear Shane. So, Shane, can you just sing your favorite a cappella song? Here we go.
No. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Oh, I was gonna-
Shane didn't sing. I gave him his opportunity. Okay, moving right along.
Guess he's not into Nelly.
Caleb Twidwell says, hey, morning, Holly.
Hey, Caleb.
You can shout out to Caleb right here. Watch this.
Hey, that's cool because I'm up there, but I'm right here.
You're right here, but you're up there. So that's
And you're right there.
And there. Wow.
Wow.
You've gone to space from here and then gone back down to that dude's phone, probably.
Wow.
via satellite. Holly just took a trip to space and back.
Yeah. So
It was really fun.
Year 2000.
Juan
So-
Facundo Teixeira threw a running man emoji. We have not seen that one yet.
Nice.
Juan, nice job. Now, Randy Irwin put a comment below that we don't want to overstep here. We don't want to overshadow. This one says, she's pretty.
Oh,
Aw,
Randy thinks you're pretty.
Randy thinks
thank
you're pretty.
you, Randy.
that's my little brother, by the way.
No, that's good.
It's on everybody.
No. He does not. He doesn't hit on everybody. You're the only person he's ever hit
Yeah,
on.
that's true. And I'm not. I didn't say it to diminish
I was
you.
gonna say, yeah.
Yeah,
thanks.
geez, you're like knocking her down a peg.
Sound like Shane now. That's what Shane does.
You're not that hot, dude.
Oh, my gosh. James Katz watching live. James, thanks for tuning in. Lynette Odom Earhart put an L with an upside-down smiley face. Another new emoji to the show this morning. Good choice, Lynette.
That's like one of those confused face ones.
What does that mean, like when someone puts an upside-down
Upside-
smiley?
That's like if they're saying, "Oh, they're giving away, free tacos at Taco Bell today." You're like, "What?" Yeah,
You followed that, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I followed it. I like that.
your face goes upside down.
Lee D. Humphrey says, take me fishing. And Juan Facundo Teixeira says, hey, perfect pronunciation of my name. So apparently I just won a free Kroger water. Thanks to
Koger?
Oh, Kroger. There is an R in there, right?
Yeah, we don't go to Koger. Not since the incident. We aren't allowed back in Koger.
You know, here's what I'd like to do. Since we have roughly 45 people watching right now, I would love to see Holly perform a live song. I haven't asked for permission yet, and James told me to stop doing this and putting people on the spot. Last episode, I got in trouble. Holly, would you play a song for us?
Oh,
Yes.
you have to ask him.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
I mean, it's oh my gosh, I have my guitar and everything.
Unbelievable!
weird.
What just
Yeah.
happened
I
there?
just figured she walked around with
the
it.
screen.
I just forgot that I had it in my hands there.
Yes. Before you play, we have something very important that just happened on our show.
What's that?
I just pronounced two people's name correctly in a row. Andy Fullilove said, "You nailed my name."
Sick.
All right.
Love it.
Yes.
Very
Gold
nice.
star.
All right, Holly, what song are you going to play for us?
Well, actually, since somebody kind of requested it already, my current single is "Take Me Fishing."
Oh, my gosh.
So I figured I'd kick it off with
Good
that.
song. Good song. I like it.
Yeah, yeah. Is this about a 90-pound grouper?
It is not about a 90-pound grouper.
No, not exactly.
It's not
Is it about a baby
sharks.
shark?
Definitely not.
Actually, this song came from an Earl Dibbles Jr. quote. Y'all know who that is?
I'm
No.
familiar with the name.
I do now.
Okay, well, he is Granger Smith. Granger Smith is a Texas artist, and Earl Dibbles is his alter ego. And you can go look that up. He's hilarious. But I follow him on Twitter, and
Earl Dibbles.
he says all these great things. And one day he said this about women. He said, women really aren't all that complicated. It don't take much to make them happy.
What do you
all
mean
you
a
gotta
real
do
woman?
is call them beautiful and take them fishing.
Hey.
Oh, my gosh. If that's all it takes, I've been messing up for 5 years. Sierra, I promise to take you fishing after this episode.
It'll change your life and make her kiss the fish.
Love it. Live on the Local Legend Show with
Here
Take
we
Me
go.
Fishing, the new single from Holly Tucker. Here it is live. Take it away.
You say you can't tell what I'm thinking, so you don't even try. Act like I'm so complicated, and I'm always changing my mind. You're looking so lost, boy, like you need a road map. Well, I'm about to help a brother out. Call me beautiful and open my door. Rock me to a George Strait song out on the dance floor. If you wanna reel me in, make my head spin, here's a secret, hope you're listening. Call me beautiful, and take me fishing. Yeah, it might sound kinda simple, but boy, you'd be surprised what you can do to a country girl's heart with a tackle box and a blue sky. Turn a good day into a long night, that's right. So call me beautiful and open my door. Rock me to a George Strait song out on the dance floor. If you wanna reel me in, make my head spin, here's a secret, hope you're listening. Call me beautiful, and take me fishing. Yeah. Ooh, looking so lost, boy, like you need a road map. How typical. You're so close now, baby, don't you turn back, 'cause I'm about to help a brother out. Call me beautiful and open my door. Rock me to a George Strait song out on the dance floor. If you wanna reel me in, make my head spin, here's a secret, hope you're listening. Call me beautiful, nitty gritty now. You and me go fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Y'all know it. Staying the whole night through. It feels so good to be. Call me beautiful, and take me fishing. Yeah, yeah. Oh, baby, take me fishing. You and me go fishing in the dark.
Awesome.
Dude,
Awesome.
that was incredible, Holly.
Thank you.
Wow.
Man,
Love that mashup.
Thank you.
that was dope. That
That
was
was
called the Nitty Gritty, and that was litty
Well,
like a
It's
nitty gritty.
by the nitty gritty dirt band though.
Nitty gritty,
Yes.
litty like a.
The
Dude,
nitty gritty dirt band.
dude,
Yes.
that was so good, Holly.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was great.
It's one of those situations where they're like, well, she sounds so much better on the record. No, this one is she sounds so much better in studio live.
Aw,
Yeah,
thank
no
you.
doubt.
That
Thank
was
you.
sick.
Thank you.
So how here's what I was wondering. How long did that song take to write?
Well, I wrote it with my friend Adam Wheeler in Nashville, and I think we probably took the whole 4 hours. It was either 3 or 4 hours.
Mm.
To write a song.
I wish I could write a song in 3 to 4 hours.
That's
Yeah, no
typically
doubt.
what Nashville, the system is. You either, because if you go longer than 4 hours, you're both kind of, or everybody in the room's kind of brain dead.
Mm-hmm.
So you either finish it in 4 hours or you do what you can in 4 hours and then you pick up the next time.
So this was a co-write.
It was co-write, yeah.
How many people in the room on that co-write?
Just me and Adam.
Wow.
It's talent right there.
That's crazy.
It's so fun.
The
I love
first time our band went and wrote in Nashville, which had only happened once, we wrote in New York, then we'd co-write in L.A., then we'd co-write in New York. But they sent us to Nashville one time. We were a pop rock band. I was
Yeah.
like, that's kind of cool. We wrote with Mike Shimshak there. It was pretty cool. He's got a long list of co-writes, and it was just like total peaceful experience. Like the whole pressure of like New York or LA co-write, like we got to fly you out and it's expensive, and if you don't get a song, man, it's total waste. Nashville's like, hey man, let's just go down to a bar, watch a little country singer play, kind of get in the vibe, and then come back to my studio and we'll see what comes from it.
Yeah.
Like we wrote a song called Hip Hop Chick.
Oh,
Cool.
nice.
It's kind of cool. We wrote a pop rock band wrote a song called Hip Hop Chick in Nashville. So it's kind of interesting.
Yes.
Worked out.
Inception.
Nice mashup.
Kind of cool stuff there. So, James has a country band. He was in a rock band, but James, why don't you tell her?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm in a country band called Chattahoochee,
Yeah.
and we just do 90s country cover.
That's
So
awesome.
we're still in that build-up phase of learning like 40 songs to play for 3 hours, because that's how cover bands do apparently.
Yeah.
Like we're used to playing like, oh, go up there for 45 minutes.
Right.
And you're like, okay, that's 9 songs and
Yeah.
then some feedback and some like whatever. But cover bands have to play for so many hours. Like, oh yeah, it's
Yes.
3 sets of all. They're all an hour. Like
Mm-hmm.
3 sets that are all an hour.
Yep.
And so yeah, the build up to that is huge.
Yeah.
Because you got to learn all these songs and
You also
Are you
got to
the
get in
lead?
shape.
Yeah, that's true too.
I gotta get in shape, and so no, I play lead guitar and
Okay.
sing. Maybe like 20% of everyone in the band can sing pretty well.
Yeah.
So everybody's singing something,
Yeah.
and so
He won't
that's
brag
kinda-
on himself, but dude, James is an incredible singer. He's
Oh,
actually
thank you,
one of my
sir.
He's
favorites.
got some pipes.
That's awesome.
I got to
so-
see James in full effect about 6 months ago at Gypsy Tea Room. What's it called now? Lucas's show was.
Oh, that was a year ago.
Was that a
Can you
year ago?
believe that? Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I digress.
Yeah.
About a year ago,
It
and I
feels
was
like
like,
6 months ago, but
it,
yeah.
it felt like like
What
October.
is Gypsy Tea now?
What's it called?
The Door.
I thought the door. Okay, so
It
it's.
was called
It
The
was
Door
the
at that
door.
point.
Okay.
That
So
was one of the last deals.
I was like, my whole point with this is like James was stage left, and I was like right here for James, and I was right where I wanted to be. Like I'm like fanboy for a solid hour of like how rad this dude is, man.
Heck yeah.
And he's so good. He also Chattahoochee also has pedal steel, which is hard to find. So that's
Yes.
kind of rad. I love
Yeah,
pedal
yeah.
steel.
It's the best sound.
So after you played that song, I want you to play another one. I want to see if you've got. Someone said great theme song for #Fish on Texas.
Yes.
So Cartmel Cliff says great theme song for Fish on Texas.
Yes.
I think that song could go with like a lot of fishing podcasts, a lot of fishing TV shows. That should be the
Fishing
intro theme
show.
song.
Yeah. It's just about getting it out there. I mean, if you got a contact for me, I'll send it.
Yeah,
Your
drop
way.
it.
there you go. So thank you, Cartmel Cliff, for that.
Yeah.
Brett Rankin says just because country radio don't play real country anymore, this girl don't get what she deserves.
Oh.
Wow.
Thank you, Brett.
Oh, that's awesome.
Brett's the best.
Mandy Bailey says loving those lyrics. Period. Amazing voice, Holly.
Oh,
Yes,
thank
have
you.
to agree.
Thank
And
you.
Alex Phillips says, "What's up, fellas!" Exclamation point. Hope everyone is rocking it. So.
Hey, Alex.
Y'all
There
keep
you go,
those
Alex.
comments coming. Does anybody have a request? Go ahead and put them in the comments below. For this one, you get to pick what you want to play, Holly.
Ooh, okay. So,
No stairway. That's a rule. No stairway to heaven. Sorry.
oh, what about Freebird?
Okay, that'll
Oh,
pass.
we can go.
What's the Nirvana song?
Smells like Teen
Oh
Spirit.
yeah, Smells Like Teen Spirit. We have one rule: no Smells Like Teen Spirit and no Stairway to Heaven. Other than that, play what you want, Holly.
All right. Okay.
Look at that Swarovski laced.
We talked about that in the
Yeah.
pre-show.
Dude, that is lit. I'm assuming they're Swarovskis. Those could be D-Clarity VS1 diamonds.
I had a thought. So it's bedazzled. You can't see that if you're watching. Probably even if you're watching
Let's
live.
see if we can.
Possibly.
It's bedazzled. Do you remember those bedazzling kits that you would get?
Oh, come on. Yeah.
All the
Like-
stickers. And
Yeah,
then on
dude.
tour, if someone would leave their phone out, we would just
Bedazz-
bedazzle that bad
Oh,
boy.
nice.
The whole thing would.
You've
say-
been bedazzled.
Yeah. So
Like
That's
front and back?
just the back of
Oh,
it.
okay,
like,
okay,
to
I was
make
gonna
the
say.
back like super woo.
All right, live with whatever she wants to play. What's
Yep.
this one called, Holly?
Okay, I guess I'll do another one from the brand new record that I have out. This one was my first single off of the record, and it's called The Finer Things.
Yes. Live with the finer things. This is Holly Tucker.
Ooh, hey. High class on a small town budget ain't never bothered me. $5 at the meet and greet diner, get you everything you need. Catch up on your fries and some conversation. 45s on the jukebox, popping like the bacon. A farmer's almanac in a King James nation. I wouldn't change a thing. I don't need no yacht on the French Riviera. Just a honeysuckle breeze floating on the air. I don't want much, just a little touch of sunshine. No caviar dinner, just whatever sinks the bobber. No pure blood breed, give me a mutt with a collar. You're not rich till you get something money can't buy. The finer things, the finer things. Life ain't such a complicated matter, it's easier than you think. Whether your glass is half full or sitting half empty, you still gotta take a drink. Love ain't the size of the diamond or the number of the carats, but the smile on the face of the woman that wears it. When a couple good kids turn into good parents. Down the road, I don't need no yacht on the French Riviera, just a honeysuckle breeze floating on the air. I don't want much, just a little touch of sunshine. No caviar dinner, just whatever sinks the bobber. No pure blood breed, give me a mutt with a collar. You're not rich till you get something money can't buy. The finer things aren't sitting up on a shelf. The cost is free, so help yourself. Here's to you, and here's to me, and everyone else that don't need no yacht on the French Riviera. Just a honeysuckle breeze floating on the air. I don't want much, just a little touch of sunshine. No caviar dinner, just whatever sinks the bobber. No pure blood breed, give me a mutt with a collar. You're not rich till you get something money can't buy. The finer things, the finer things. No money can't buy the finer things. High class on a small town budget ain't never bothered me.
Wow.
Oh, dude.
That song lyrically is awesome.
She's so much more than a pretty country singer. She's a storyteller.
That's
Mm-hmm.
That was
Wonderful.
good, dude.
Thank you so
I'm like-
much.
That's pretty good.
Where are y'all getting all these
I
little
kind of want to
sound
get out of the way and just let her keep playing. Would you just play another one? I'm not even going to say anything. Would you just play another one?
I could. Can it be a cover?
It can be a cover.
Yeah.
I thought I might throw a cover in there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Feel free.
It can be an anything, dude. Like, you're awesome.
Yeah.
Aw, thank you so much.
Whatever you want to do,
Okay.
just
well,
rock that.
One of my all-time favorite songs to cover is Chris Stapleton Tennessee whiskey.
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh! Yes,
And
please.
What?
Real quick,
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
I was watching a video on YouTube of Holly, and who was with you singing it? It was black and white.
Yeah, that was a guy named Tony Campanovo. Shout out to Tony. I don't
Yeah.
Shout
know
out.
That
if he's
was
seeing this, but-
gorgeous, and he's legit on the guitar. He
Well,
was doing
see-
some cool like pop and acoustic stuff.
He was. See,
Yeah.
maybe I shouldn't play this then because I'm nowhere near as good as he
No,
is.
no, please.
No,
please.
No.
please.
You got
do.
me all excited, and James is like, "Yes, please."
It's good.
But yeah, Tony's great. He used to play with me full time, probably like 4 or 5 years ago, maybe not that long. Anyway, but yeah, he's an amazing guitar player. But this is one of my all time favorites to sing. I love soul country and yeah, Tennessee whiskey.
Hold on, I want to let it brew because I'm like really excited. I want like 5 more seconds of just excited to hear Tennessee whiskey.
Do we need?
Chris Cockburn said that girl is awesome.
Oh,
So this one's for Chris.
yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go. Used to spend my nights out in a barroom. Liquor was the only love I know. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom and brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. Well, I've looked for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of the bottle always dry. But when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it, no. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm Tennessee whiskey. Oh, you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey.
I believe I can fly.
Incredible. That's
That was the same key too. That was perfect.
That was a good little
Yeah, it
thing.
was.
That was just luck of the draw there, buddy. Oh my gosh. Holly. Holly, I'll let your voice rest, although I want you to go right back into Tennessee whiskey after that. Dude, that was fantastic. So,
you.
what as a schoolgirl, you know, maybe 10, 12 years old, when did you first pick up the guitar?
You know what? For a really long time, I actually did not want to play guitar because, and I still really, it's not my favorite
she
thing.
hates it.
I do kind of hate it a little bit. It distracts me from my singing, and my singing is my real passion. So, but to answer your question, I picked it up when I was 15, and I'm 26 now.
Unbelievable. And that's the only question I have because I want you to play another one. I want less talk and more Holly. This is so good today.
Aw.
So
I mean,
good.
Thank you.
Let me
Let's
see.
get a little background on Holly. I know she's from the Waco area. She came from Waco. So
Yeah.
you grew up in Waco?
I did. I grew up in Waco, was born and raised there, and then about 4th grade for me, we moved out to Lorena. Which
Lorena.
is not that far from Waco,
No.
so that's why I still say I'm from Waco.
Oh yeah.
Ah, Sycamores.
That's
I
right.
should-
9-0 this year, baby.
Undefeated.
I should go get my
Yes.
helmet.
Yeah, you should have got your helmet.
Shoot.
So Pastor Tommy Brown is Tommy Brandon. Sorry, Tommy Brown. Where
Tommy
did that go?
Brown.
Pastor Tommy Brandon is in here, and I want you, Holly, to pick a song and shout it out to Pastor Tommy Brandon.
And it better be a
Okay.
Christian song.
No pressure.
That was awesome, James. Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh, let's do what is that one Confederate Railroad Trashy Women?
Yes,
Let's do that one.
absolutely.
Shout out to Pastor Tommy.
All right,
No.
Trashy Women, shout out to Pastor Tommy.
I mean, this is Texas.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I love that.
How about that song from back in the day? It's like, you can set my truck on fire. Remember that one?
Yes. There's some women like about a pickup
Pickup
man.
man. Yeah.
Joe Diffie, baby.
That was
Oh,
good.
Joe
Joe
Diffie,
Diffie.
yes,
dude.
Wait,
it was.
that was Joe Diffie, right?
It
that
was,
Joe
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to play. This is you again. Do you have
Okay.
another cover you love?
Yeah. So I've got a Merle Haggard cover that I love, and I've got
There's an inside joke with us with Merle Haggard. That's why I chuckled. But
Oh,
yes,
really?
please.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
and then Dina Carter. So either one.
Oh, both. We'll do both.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
With Merle Haggard. Is this a Merle Haggard song?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
It's my favorite. Actually, it was my granddad's favorite too, and every time I play this, I like to picture him
Rest in peace, Merle.
watching
Haggard.
me. Yeah.
Love it.
All right, here we go.
Come on.
Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away and leaving me lonely. Silver wings are slowly fading out of sight. And don't leave me and cry. Don't take that airplane ride. But you locked me out of your mind. Left me standing here behind. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away and leaving me intentions, headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away and leaving me lonely. Silver wings are slowly fading out of sight. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight.
Woo! Bro, I'm gonna get emotional. That is so good.
Thank you.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And I've never done this before, but I'm gonna risk it.
Risk it for the
Yes.
brisket.
I'm moving the
Yes.
camera. Holly, get those bad to the bone boots up here.
Oh.
Look at these babies.
Yeah, they got a little fringe on them.
Oh, those are
Fringe
fringy.
boots?
Yeah.
Those are Abercrombie and Fringe, baby.
I got some sparkly
Wow.
ones too. I
Dude,
just
that
didn't
was-
wear them. You know.
Do you hear her voice doing the steps that almost nobody can do, like a 7-step? Like,
Yeah, the melisma, yeah.
What's it
The
called,
what?
Steven?
Melisma.
Melisma. James, did you hear Steven just pop off melisma?
Melisma.
Melisma is whenever your voice does.
Yeah,
Is it?
It's the trademark of R&B is melisma.
Absolutely.
Oh.
So, if you had to say one, so you were on Team Blake, season 4. Am I right with that?
Yes, that is correct.
If you had to pick one moment from your stint on The Voice and say this was my highlight, do you have one that kind of sticks out?
100%.
What was that?
Still to this day, it's How Great Thou Art.
Love that song.
I got to sing that on the yeah. It's a really hard song to beat as far as like songs that are the greatest of all time. And I don't know. I just that night in particular, the way things lined up for me to sing that song. 14 million people heard the gospel that night.
Oh
incredible.
wow, that's so
And
cool.
There's a lot more that watch it now, but even back then, I mean, that was 6 years ago. That was still. That's God. That's not me.
Right.
And I'm so grateful for that opportunity. So ever since then, I've ended every single show with How Great Thou Art.
Dude, I tell you, Holly and I were sitting with James and Steven and her brother before the show, kind of talking a little
His
off
name's
camera.
Shane.
Oh yeah, Shane Tucker. But here's the thing, Shane Tucker
got a
is such a
name,
cool
Jonathan.
name that I don't want to be like, oh man, we're gonna hear Shane sing in just a minute, so y'all stay tuned. We were talking about how
That's me up there.
there's Holly up there.
Legit.
Look at that. What show was that?
That was the Penny Gilly show.
Dude, that's so
Yeah.
cool. Look at them cutting a rug in the dance floor. Those old couples.
Is that the?
Is that Chattahoochee in the background?
It's-
That's James's band playing
There we
for Holly
are.
Tucker.
yeah,
Look at Josh over there playing steel.
And there it is.
that's crazy. What is that playing on?
Oh, that's so
When the
good.
Cowboys When the Cowboys sings.
Yeah, that's so cool. So we're talking backstage, and Holly was like,
backstage?
I have the coolest, like, she ends every show with How Great Thou Art, but also we've already prayed together twice today. Like,
Yeah.
this girl, I mean, just integrity and honesty reigns with her. Like, you're a woman of excellence, and like, you walked on our campus today, and I'm like, yeah, she's like bigger than Dallas, walks in, but she's from Waco, and she just throws down these vocals and the spirit about her. We just love you already. Like,
Yes.
you're welcome
Thank you.
back anytime. You're so
Aw,
rad.
This
You're
is
so
much
good.
fun. Thank you guys.
Well, let's have
Our
some more
pleasure.
fun.
Heck
Our
yeah.
pleasure.
What do you want to what do you want to say? You gotta. Oh, you want to do How Great Thou Art?
Well, we're gonna end the
Oh.
show with that.
Oh, are we going to do? Okay.
I mean, if you want to end the show with that, we're not
can
ending
do
the
that.
show yet.
Yeah.
No, this is going to be a 6-hour episode. Just so you
Yeah.
know, we just James made an executive decision. You're staying all day.
It's what was it? Was it Austin Upchurch? We were talking about recording vocals, and he likes to do it first thing in the morning. Or,
Yeah, he was saying he's warmer in the morning. That's kind of rare. And,
and
you're really
just to
warm
hear
this morning.
just to hear the notes you hit and the ability that you have to dominate those songs first thing in the morning on a freezing cold morning it blows me away because I'm so grumbly and growly first thing in the morning. It's just it's disgusting to listen to me.
Well, and just so y'all know, those of you that are maybe on Spotify or iTunes,
See.
we'd love for you to subscribe now if you like what you're hearing this morning. This is
Smash.
your opportunity to review us on iTunes. Or
Squish that subscribe button.
squish it. Squish it and squash it on
Squish it.
iTunes. Or
Squish.
if you want to do
Join the
Holly
Squish
a
Squad.
favor, she's not taking any payment or any tips for today, but you could share this video now, and this live video could be in your feed, which would be a benefit to Holly, who
100%.
we need her name out there, dude. This
Oh,
is
no
she's
doubt.
so deserving of
No
all this.
doubt.
I'd say one thing though, as Holly was playing that Tennessee whiskey track, I've heard a lot of people cover it, and that's just a hard one to get right.
Yeah.
Like, you nailed it. Not only did you
you.
get it right, but I'm sitting there getting goosebumps thinking this might be better than the original. Sorry.
What?
Sorry, George Jones.
He'll never be on our show.
Because whenever you hit those like Christina Aguilera runs, they're all perfect.
Dude,
Aw,
it's
thank
so good. So what we have a couple comments. I don't want to overshadow the comments. So let's go back to the comments, then we'll go back to a song. So thank you so much. Caleb Twidwell says, thank you so much, Holly, for your vocals on my song, comma, to fall in love again. I'm honored. You're exactly what the song needed, exclamation point. Looking forward to more of your beautiful voice, exclamation point.
Aw.
Caleb Twidwell.
Yes, that was a fun song to do.
And sorry, Caleb, for butchering your name in the beginning. Caleb Twidwell. Say that 5 times fast. He's a star. And Caleb, this is your invite. We want to have you on the Local Legend show sometime. So I hope we can make that happen. That would be rad. We're all
Yes.
fans of Caleb. Dottie McMichael gave
Dottie.
you 6 applause emojis. That's the most we've ever seen. So that's 6 out of 6.
Love Dottie is awesome.
You can't get 7, so she just got a 6 out of 6
She got
applause, man.
max
Shane, quick,
applause.
go comment and give me 7.
It's impossible.
Pastor Tommy Brandon says, fantastic talent, 3 exclamation points.
Aw,
So you nailed it for Pastor Tommy.
thanks, Pastor Tommy.
That's awesome. John Sipes Jr. says, come on, come sing at our church, please. He goes to Open Door Church in Burleson. So
Yes, bring me out. I love singing in churches.
there you go. And the pastor, Troy Brewer, will past guest of the Local Legend show. So that would be a great church for, I'll get you connected.
Josh,
Yeah,
Josh
love that.
Weathers is there too, isn't he?
Yeah, Josh Weathers plays there
Ooh.
sometimes.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yep, Josh Weathers
The
plays
local
there
Legends
sometimes.
own Josh Weathers.
That was a
Absolutely.
Legends Zone.
Yes.
Ryan Hansen says, love that song with 3 periods after it. Thank you, Ryan.
Oh.
And Cartmel Cliff once again said, Merle Haggard would be honored, exclamation point. Fabulous, exclamation point.
That's so sweet.
And your grandfather would be honored
Merle
too.
went to
Thank you.
heaven.
John Sipes Jr. says, don't show my wife those boots. Please don't show her. It was
Totally not thinking that's
I
what you were
think,
going to say.
I think Amanda already saw him, John. Sorry.
sorry. And we have 2 people, Caleb Twidwell and Dottie McMichael, have now shared this live video. So thank you so
you
much
both
for
very
that.
much.
Thank y'all, yeah.
And how about another, you mentioned a cover of, what's her name?
Dina Carter.
Dina Carter.
I have Strawberry Wine that I love to do.
Ooh.
But I know that there's one particularly that I want to get in there.
Okay.
It's one of my originals. And
Oh,
then
do it.
there's How Great Thou Art. So do we have time for 3?
We have time
We
for
have
3.
time for
Let's hit 3.
Let's do
we
it.
can do
All right.
Then
We'll do it.
that'll be a record
Here we
setter
go.
because that'll be 6 songs.
Yeah,
in one
nobody's ever
show.
done more than that. Andrew Sevener did 5.
Did he do 5?
And Austin
Yes.
Upchurch did 5. If you can hit 6, which How Great Thou Art would be number 6, you would set the all-time Local Legend show record
Okay,
in all the episodes.
we're going to do it.
All right, here we go. Holly Tucker on a sprint to the finish line.
That is it.
String Strawberry Wine. Here we go. Please share this video.
I'm going to need to tune this top string real
Tune it.
quick.
Tune it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right, she's gonna fix her G string real quick, and we're gonna.
Slow E.
Oh.
Slow E. Low E.
Unbelievable.
Come on. Guitar players
And
own.
the wheel,
You don't play the guitar.
unbelievable. If you don't play the guitar, you don't know that joke. Steven,
See.
Holly, and Shane, I want to ask y'all's permission because y'all are Waco residents.
Oh, it's been a while since I've lived in Waco, but I did live there. I did have several addresses in Waco.
Holly, can we show people the baseball helmet that's on the
Yes, absolutely. Sick 'em Bears. Undefeated, baby. Hey,
Sick 'em Bears.
Rah, rah, TCU.
Yes.
Oh, rah, rah, TC.
Rah rah TCU.
All right, for all of our Horned Frogs watching, we just stepped on some toes. It's too soon. Let's get right to Strawberry Wine.
Okay. He was working through college on my grandpa's farm. I was thirsting for knowledge, and he had a car. Yeah, I was caught caught somewhere between a woman and a child. One restless summer we found love growing wild on the banks of the river on a well-beaten path. It's funny how those memories, they last like strawberry wine. At 17, the hot July moon saw everything. My first taste of love was bittersweet and green on the vine, like strawberry wine. I still remember when 30 was old. My biggest fear was September, when he had to go. A few cards and letters and one long distance call. We drifted away like the leaves in the fall. But year after year I come back to this place just to remember the taste of strawberry wine. At 17, the hot July moon saw everything. My first taste of love was bittersweet and green on the vine, like strawberry wine. The fields have grown over now, years since they've seen the plow. There's nothing time hasn't touched. Was it really him or the loss of my innocence? I've been missing so much. Yeah. Ooh, strawberry wine. At 17, the hot July moon saw everything. My first taste of love was bittersweet and green on the vine, like strawberry wine. Strawberry wine. Strawberry wine.
Yes.
Golly.
Incredible.
Hey, that was great.
What does that song mean to you?
Oh man.
The laugh track.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Misfire.
Yeah.
You said that's one of your favorites, so I want to hear why.
Oh goodness.
I don't know what that was.
It's one of my favorites because I grew up in the 90s listening to country music, and a lot of the music that was coming out of the 90s was female, and those women were just so powerful and beautiful and strong, and they all had great songs with great messages, and they made me believe that when I grew up someday I could do that.
Wow.
So
Do you have one that stands out as a hero or a mentor or someone that you've kind of put in your eyes as an icon that you want to strive to be like from the 90s?
from the 90s, I mean,
Or
there's-
even the 2000s or today? Someone that inspires you.
Oh God. See, you're broadening it. I can't pick just
Okay,
one.
90s. I'm going
90s.
back 90s.
May of '92. Who?
So I almost can't narrow it down to two, but or to one, but I can narrow it down to two. So Martina McBride for sure.
Yes.
Yes.
Her song "Broken Wing" is probably another one of my all-time favorites to sing. And then Jamie O'Neill was the first CD that I ever owned. She
Oh,
wasn't
my.
she wasn't a huge female, but like she had a lot of big hits.
She
but,
was just a little person.
What were some
No.
hits? What were some hits?
when I think about Angels and There Is No Arizona and
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh huh.
There is no data on
Only
this.
Oh wow. I'm sorry.
I
about
knew I'd
that
get Steven with that one.
Gozer.
Yeah.
Gozer the Gozerian.
Thank you. Kristen Hyatt has shared this. Andy Full of
was
Love has
big in
shared
Babylonia.
this. Dottie McMichael and Caleb Twidwell both have shared this. And Andy Full of Love says, any cork popping?
Chords popping.
What does any cork popping mean, Andy?
Cork popping.
I don't know what that
Cork
means.
popping, like
What is cork-
champagne. Are we
For a
celebrating?
sound effect, I guess.
Do you have a?
Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't know. Let me see.
Oh, yeah. That was to James. So
There is
I don't know
no-
how to spell champagne.
next one
Cognate.
is going to
That's
be.
the one.
I got to ask your brother a question, though.
Yeah.
Shane, step up to the mic.
So, Shane.
What's it like to drive Holly around?
So, growing up,
Yeah, Shane.
when
What's
did
it
you
like?
first.
I'm gonna plead the fifth on that. I'm gonna plead the fifth on that.
When did you first know that Holly was talented?
Oh, this is great. So
Yeah,
when,
Shane.
Yeah.
Why
When
don't you
did
answer
you
that
know?
one?
So it's actually really funny because back when we were growing up and going to high school, my friends would come over and we'd sit on the porch and do high school stuff, drink beer and that kind of thing. And Holly would be in her room practicing on her little karaoke machine.
Unbelievable.
And I was the big brother that at the time we were like, oh, that's just my sister. Don't worry about that.
She's
I
annoying.
don't know why she's doing that. Blah blah blah. And all my friends would be like, dude, she's really good.
She's
And
got
I
pipes.
just, yeah. So we always joke that
Stay away
it
from
took
my
her getting on
sister.
a national TV show for us to, accept it.
Yeah, yeah.
Did the-
Even though that's not the case, we knew she was.
Well,
talented
I
long
know what
ago.
you're saying, though, because the voice is kind of that stamp of we're not just the family that says, our daughter, our son's the greatest, he's talented, he's got the guitar skills. But when you're on The Voice and the nation says, or actually in this case now, the world says, holy cow, she's like top 6 of everybody. It was top 6, right?
It was, yeah.
Top 6 of everybody that tried out for the show, which is tens and tens and tens of thousands of people. That's what that double solidifies what y'all already knew as a family, right?
Yeah, it's definitely great to get any kind of recognition. It really brings us up because we go through a lot of stuff during the days and
Yeah.
Ain't that
so
the truth?
anytime there's something positive, it's good.
That's
good.
awesome. Well, let's get another song in.
Okay.
What do you
Please.
got?
Okay, so this is the one that I wanted to play. Probably one of my favorites that I've ever gotten to be a part of writing, and wrote it with a guy named Logan Tucker and Buddy Owens. And no, I'm not related to Logan. We just have the same last name.
Oh, that's cool.
Funny enough. And,
Kind of like Shane Tucker.
Yeah. Except we are related.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
But we were just sitting in the room in Nashville. We were talking one day about country music and what it meant to each one of us, and how it related to like loss and relationships and stuff like that. And that probably is one of the most impactful ways that country music in particular is so important to everybody. Like when you hear that one country song come on the radio, like you can think that you're over a situation or a person or whatever, but you hear that song come on and it takes you right back to that moment when your heart just broke.
Golly.
And so that's the thought that went into this song, and it actually made me a top 15 artist here in Texas. So
Whoa.
I'm very, very grateful for that. And
I didn't know that. Did you
yeah.
know that, James? You can't just like slide over that. Like, wait, develop that for
Do
a
I need
second.
to stop down and say, is she bragging right now?
No.
No. Is that a humble brag? Did we just get a
Is
micro
she just
bragging?
micro
humble
bragging?
brag, hashtag blessed.
Look how blessed I am in this Ferrari. Unbelievable. So, top 15, really?
You are fake news.
James just stung you with that. No, I think this is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's just really hard for any independent artist, but especially for females. And
Yeah.
we just have a lot more that we have to overcome, I think, as far as obstacles. And here in Texas, it's the same way. It's no better than in Nashville. It's just a lot of issues. So when the successes do happen, it
Yeah.
just makes you so much more grateful for them.
Of course.
Brett Rankin says Nashville doesn't know talent like this anymore.
Thanks, Brett.
And Andy Full of Love said, how can I get an autographed picture?
So my online store is about to be back up and running here, hopefully, well, probably not this week, probably next week.
Okay.
And we're gonna have autographed pictures up on there available for you to purchase. So,
And
yeah.
scrolling down below on this video, you can see all of her Instagram, all of her Facebook. So get in touch
Yep.
with Holly, and she'll put one in your
Yeah.
in your hands. I love that. This is Holly Tucker, live on the Local Legend Show.
Nice.
This is called Country Music Won't Let Me. Every time I leave you in the past, just when my mind quits looking back, I hear a hurting song that takes me back where we went wrong. It's like every word and melody was written just for you and me. I'd give anything if I could just move on, but country music won't let me. It's way too real. It hits me heavy right when I'm letting go. It keeps me holding on. That lonely crying steel guitar re-breaks the broken in my heart. Thought I'd be over you already, but country music won't let me. It follows me everywhere I go, in the bar, in the car, on the radio. Even when I turn it off, I still sing along. And when the needle falls on Patsy Cline, I fall to pieces every time. I'd give anything if I could just stay strong. But country music won't let me. It's way too real. It hits me heavy right when I'm letting go. It keeps me holding on. That lonely crying steel guitar re-breaks the broken in my heart. Thought I'd be over you already, but country music won't let me. You're nothing but a memory, but I wish it could forget me. 'Cause country music won't let me. It's way too real. It hits me heavy right when I'm letting go. It keeps me holding on. That lonely crying steel guitar re-breaks the broken in my heart. Thought I'd be over you already, but country music won't let me. No, it won't let me.
Dang. I don't know which one has been my favorite this morning,
I'm running out of drops here.
but I do know that I do know that this
Breaking
just
news.
in.
Breaking news. That was great.
So, is it too late to request one?
Well, we're
I know that we're
Eh,
going to go over with
okay,
this.
okay,
Can
as
I have
long as-
y'all's permission to request one? Like
Yeah.
I know
what you gotta do,
I
man.
want to hear
Which one?
Yeah, that's gonna be the determining.
Yeah, it depends on if I can play
All
it.
About a Baby.
Oh, yes.
Is it bad that I'm going to fanboy for a minute?
No, I love that.
Okay, me and my friend at church, Maddie, have like an all-time favorite song of yours, and we're like, I think she'll probably play it, but if she doesn't, I'm just gonna request
I
it.
sure can. I didn't think about that one because it's a Christmas song, and it is not Thanksgiving yet, y'all. It is
I
not time for
know
Christmas.
it's like my favorite Christmas song
Hey.
from you, though.
I went into racetrack yesterday to go pick up some essentials, and they were playing Christmas music already.
No way.
Already rocking Christmas music.
No
that's why I
psych.
go to, that's
It
why
was
I go
like,
to QT.
what's that Mariah Carey song that's insanely annoying?
All I want for Christmas is you.
Love that
Yeah.
song.
That's like one of my favorites too. That's why I go to QT is to
Oh,
hear
word.
Christmas music in October.
Okay. Hey, that's on you, man.
Wherever you want to pump gas, dude. Did I just shoot your wheels off with that? request?
Wheels off.
I'm like, that's probably my, of this decade, that might be my favorite holiday tune of anybody.
Oh, thank you.
Literally. Like,
Thank you.
of this decade, that's probably, if it's not, it's definitely top 2 or 3. That might be my favorite holiday tune of anybody.
I've never heard it, so it's going to be brand new to me. It
Dude,
might
All
be
About a Baby might be.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, I haven't played it for a year, so so I got to remember.
No.
Where was that going?
All right, here we go.
What if you it would be really funny. I'm just gonna throw this out there. Is if after I get done singing, do you have a crickets one?
Oh yeah. Oh, we have crickets.
That's number
2. We have crickets.
That's
like
number 2 on the
nothing.
list.
I love that song.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was so great.
We
Oh
need
my
to
God.
step back to something. Why is James getting essentials at racetrack? Gayla asked that.
Oh,
Out of all the Christmas songs I've heard, that was definitely one of them.
Yes, absolutely. All right, here we go. We're getting more requests now. You're gonna know me by name. Oh shoot.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna know my name.
So okay,
All About
bear
a
with
Baby.
me if I mess up. I have not played this song for a year. I literally have
Bear
not practiced
with her.
this. Yeah, bear with me.
Baylor bear with her.
What?
Now crickets.
And the dad jokes. All
I'm
right,
being ridiculed. I'm being ridiculed.
All About a Baby. Holly Tucker live on the Local Legend Show.
Will I ever get my shopping done? It's hard to find something for everyone on my list. The tree went up Thanksgiving Day, and I've been running every which way ever since. In the chaos of it all, in a stroller at the mall, I see a newborn fast asleep, and so at peace. And it reminds me it's all about a cold night, that star shining so bright, angels singing good news. It's all about a stable and a makeshift cradle, tiny hands reaching out for me and you. I've been forgetting it lately. It's all about a baby. Driving back home, it's starting to snow. White Christmas on the radio, making me smile. The neighborhood's glowing in pretty lights. Got family coming in tomorrow night, and it's been a while. I can see why we get lost in the wonder of it all, as the spirit of the season fills the air. But it started right there on a cold night, that star shining so bright, angels singing good news in a stable with a makeshift cradle, tiny hands reaching out for me and you. I've been forgetting it lately. It's all about a baby. Yeah. It's all about a hope found, God sending His love down and reaching out for me and you. I've been forgetting it lately. Oh, I've been forgetting it lately. Yeah, it's all about a baby. Ooh.
Awesome. Yes.
Merry Christmas, filthy animal.
Oh my god,
Yes.
And a Happy New Year.
Dude.
There it is.
dude! I just feel like I met one of my heroes. That was so
Aw,
awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for doing that. Ad lib.
Beautiful.
I cried a little bit, dude. I'm like still like a little bit emotional.
Oh my gosh.
That was so dope.
So sweet.
Man, this is great.
Having fun.
Dude, having fun, being safe,
safe, having
and
fun.
living
Where's
life.
Chico at? Here we go.
We're having fun.
Absolutely.
We're having fun.
So, Holly, is there anything you want to promote before we get off the air? Because once you sing us off the air, that's it, and you're going to have regrets of I wish I would have said, I wish I would have promoted, I wish I would have put this out there. I know you have some stuff coming out that you want to talk about. So,
You have body massages coming out.
anybody massage coming out? No.
Yes. No.
Okay. As a matter of fact.
Yes, but no.
You are fake news.
Okay, good. Thank you for clearing that up. No body massages coming out.
Yeah. So I have my brand new album out, which is what we're really pushing right now. It's called "You're Gonna Know My Name," which is why somebody requested that song. Thank you for requesting it, by the way.
Yes.
And
Where can we pick this up?
you can you're going to be able to order it online, like I said, when my store
Store's back,
opens,
okay.
but you can get it at any gig that you come to that I'm playing at, and then also it's available digitally everywhere because
Oh, cool.
I mean,
Stream
let's
it
be
up.
honest, CDs are like coasters now.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
that's basically all they're used for.
Like coasters.
So,
Dude, I don't remember the last time I bought a CD.
right? And yeah, so anyway, just
I'm
another
waiting
way.
for Yetis to come out with CDs that are just
Ye-
coasters for their cups.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like the Yeti CD.
Yeti
Charge
CD.
$50 for it.
Yeah,
Oh my
seriously.
gosh. They'd
That
sell
would make
more
sense.
albums than any current artist.
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh man. Wow. Raphael Kowalewski says, "Can I ask for You're Gonna Know My Name?" She's gonna have to come back because we're out of time.
We're out of time.
Yes.
You have to come to a show, dog.
But will you come back sometime?
I would love to.
Okay.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
wanna have you back.
Do you have any shows coming up that we need to know about?
I do. Let me see. Let me think. We're Dallas area, so I am going to be playing at the Rustic in Dallas.
Oh,
Now, did that
sick
date
venue.
change? The 19th of December.
Okay, the 19th of
December
December, she'll be at the
19th.
Rustic in Dallas. If you have not had their barbecue, one of the coolest barbecue halls in Dallas,
Heck yeah.
right downtown.
Yes, and I'm actually playing the San Antonio location and the Houston location. The 20th in San Antonio and 28th of December in Houston. So
Absolutely.
I'm visiting all the locations.
Jordan Davis, you're live on the Local Legend Show with Holly Tucker. Do you want to say hi to Holly?
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
She called in to request your favorite song, and she's about to play it, Jordan. This is for you.
Yes.
That's so cool. Yeah.
All right, we're going to play it for you. Jordan is requesting. Which one do you think she's requesting?
How great thou art.
How great they are. Here it is.
How great they are.
Perfect.
All right, Jordan, thanks for calling in. We'll talk to you soon.
Great.
All right, bye-bye. How great they are.
Yeah, dude.
With Jordan Davis calling in to request it. That's awesome.
Yeah, I love that.
All right, so How Great Thou Art, the way she ends every song, but also
Set.
setting a record.
The way she ends every set.
Live.
I mean, yeah, the way she ends every set, but
She
she's
ends every
also
song with the,
setting
the
a
first,
record.
second, and third stanza of How Great Thou Art.
All right. Thank you so much. For everybody that tuned in, this is Holly Tucker with How Great Thou Art. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you guys next Tuesday, 9:30 to 10:30.
We're not going out with OJ today.
Oh Lord, my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the worlds thy hands have made, joy shall fill my heart. Then I shall bow with humble adoration, and then proclaim, oh my God, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art, how great thou art, how great thou art.
Beautiful.
Thank you guys.
Holly, you've been an absolute blessing to everybody that watched today.
Thank y'all.
This video will live on forever. This episode will be uploaded everywhere you consume podcasts.
You know it.
One of my favorite episodes we've done happened right here today.
Oh, yay.
Beautiful.
Shane Tucker, thank you so much for being here today, brother.
Yeah.
It means a lot. Holly, thank you so much. Both of you two are welcome back anytime.
Thank you guys.
We'll be right back here next Tuesday, 9:30 to 10:30.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
I'm speechless.
Yeah.
I'll leave you with that.
That's again, I'm speechless. I'm blown away. This was fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much. Thank you, everybody that tuned
you.
in, and thank you, everybody listening on our online platforms, Spotify, iTunes, and everywhere else. Go review, go subscribe, go share this video. Holly, you've been great. We'll see you guys next Tuesday.
Episode number 034 in the books. Peace.